Ooh-wee. Guess what? It's Freedom Friday. Yeah. Okay, so if anybody saw my post, then you already know I'm a little excited about today. I know I'm excited every week, but no, for real. For real, for real. Today kind of got next to me. So we're going to get into it, but you know how we do it. Do me a solid and say good morning in the comments so I know who I'm talking to today, because I'm going to need some help today. I got a little issue today, y'all, and I'm going to need some help. So somebody holler at me. Now, yes, it's Friday. I hope you have had an amazing week. I've had a pretty good week. Hey, my sister. Good morning. I've had a pretty decent week. Let me see. Oh, let me do a little housekeeping. If you hear something that sounds like a car accident, sounds like somebody is throwing a hammer through my house. Good morning, Ashley. If it sounds like a demolition is happening in my general area, for those of you who don't know, those are called grandchildren. Yes, they are at this house, and I really don't know how this is going to go today. So just so you know, they might be, Okay, so let's get into today. Ashley, I'm so glad you're here. I know you're going to understand where we're going today. I need you to not leave me out here. I have a question. And as more people jump on, I'm going to ask the question again just so that I can see where we are. Do you ever just want to pay people back for their foolery? I know I'm not the only one that ever just wants, you just want them to know how it feels. Okay, let me get into, I'll try to explain it like this. Have you ever just want to let them have it? Just let them has it. Thank you. Just give them the business. Anybody ever just want to do that? Now, as usual, I am not going to choose your person, place, or thing. You may substitute, if you will. If you need to put something here, feel free to substitute. Here's my substitute example. Y'all forgive me. My allergies are, okay. Here's my substitute example. When I'm driving and people, hey, Rudy, hey, Trina, and people cut me off. Y'all, I found out the other day that my 3 soon to be 4-year-old grandchild has a little tad bit of road rage because I commented, man, this person is driving so slow. He yelled out the window, even though his window was up, move, stop going so slow. And the other grandchild said, he can't even hear you. But baby boy said, if he roll his window down, he'll hear me. Yeah. So have you ever just felt like, have you ever been in traffic and, hey, cousin, that's my cousin Eunice, y'all. You've been in traffic, y'all. Maybe it's just me. Y'all don't have to tell on yourselves. I tell on myself. And I mean, they cut me off. They practically run me off the road. Almost dang near get me killed on the highway. They on the highway doing 13 and a half in a 75. Okay. And then got the nerve to be pumping their brakes like they pumping oil. Let me tell you, I have some days, y'all, where I am saying to God, and if I don't say it out loud, I guarantee you I think it before it even gets out of my mouth, because this is how often it happens, where I end up saying to God, ooh, if you would give me a freebie. Ooh, if you, God, would just give me a freebie. Just give me one. God, just this one time, maybe one a day. I don't know, but if you could just give me a freebie. Anybody have any idea what I'm talking about? You just want people to know how their actions are affecting you. You understand? Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Bishop Stringfellow. You just need a freebie. Okay, y'all. I'm not trying to get in trouble. So when I'm talking to God about this freebie, thank you, Tina. I'm saying to God, listen, when I say freebie, God, I'm not talking about something that's gonna boomerang and come back to me. Hey, Sugar Bean. Y'all say good morning, my yibby. I'm not talking about something that's gonna come back to me. Okay. I'm not talking about what some people call karma. I call her reaper because I understand that you reap what you sow. I'm not talking about that, God. I don't want any of that. I just want to be able to bust the back of their car wide open. I want to bust it open like a Christmas gift that's been left downstairs in the basement in a flood, baby, and I just found out it was there. I want to bust it open. I want to hit the back of their car until it looks like a busted can of biscuits. Do you understand? I want to tear the license plate up so bad that I scramble the letters. Y'all, do y'all understand? Are you feeling me? Listen, I'm talking about payback. I know y'all don't ever feel like that. I know that's not y'all's story because y'all kind. You sweet people. You got a good heart and all of that. Peel the muffin cap back, Livy. Peel it back. You understand? Now, y'all, let me be clear. I ain't trying to kill nobody. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want them to be personally injured. But I want to tear a little Tonka car up so good, shoot out one tire. I want to tear it up so good that when I tear up their car, they feel pain on the inside. Whew. Y'all see, I'm a little passionate about that because me and God be having this conversation. Now I'm gonna take it one step further and tell you I done had that conversation about some people, places, and things. I done said to God, if you would just let me make this one phone call. If you would let me just show up on this porch one more again. If you, I know it's deep. I know, Bishop, you pray the prayers of the righteous. Because I be asking God, if you take the side view mirror, y'all come on here. See, I knew I wasn't in this by myself. I knew I wasn't in this by myself. I have felt like, hey, Myasia, just, y'all, I'm the kind of person that when I'm happy, I knock like this. Hey, Anna, but when I have an attitude, I just need one more again to hit their front door with the back of my fist like this here. Glue the windshield wipers down. Baby, you hear me? I just want to pay them back. I want to take the knobs off the doors. I want to steal every fork in the house. You understand what I'm saying? I want to glue the toilet paper. I want to put something in the Pepto-Bismol. I just want to tap up something. Shakia, you know what I'm saying. So, y'all listen. If I got anybody on here, it looked like I got one or two that understand what I'm talking about, paying back foolery. Would you just comment for me, freebie? Y'all don't act like y'all ain't never been there. Somebody just comment freebie. Listen, eye drops, Ruthie. You hear me? Till they shut. Just drop. Hey, freebie. Now, some people may call y'all. I'm trying to calm down. Thank you. Some people may say that's revenge. And the Bible says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Listen, I don't disagree. I just feel like God is so busy taking care of such big things that I could go ahead and get this one for him. I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm just trying to run some interference for him so God can take care of the miracle signs and wonders. You feel me? I'll just be like, God, check it out. Hey, Danielle, I just feel like, God, check it out. You ain't even got to do this one. I got you. You always have my back. I got you on this one. Okay. So, but I'm not talking about just revenge. So helpful. I got you. I got this, Lord. Here am I, send me. Okay. But uh when we start talking about payback, y'all know I gotta go another way here. When we talk about payback, payback hits outsourcing. You hear me, Livy? I'm a contractor for the Lord. Don't play with me. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to hurt them. I just want them to know don't play dominoes, play Monopoly, play Connect Four, play Jacks, but don't play with me. When we talk about payback, I don't want y'all to hang up on me, but have you? Let me go back. I want to make sure they get the day they deserve. Oh, it tastes good. Yes, it does. 007, Ruthie. I mean, Mission Impossible music. And when I roll up on the Porsches, boom, da, boom, da, boom, 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 boom. When I start knocking, all they hear is because I'm okay. Now y'all don't hang up. Now y'all been real nice. Y'all been chitty chatty. Okay. When I talk about them getting the day they deserve, okay, have you ever considered the payback you deserve? Don't you dare hang up on me. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't hang up on me. Do not text me. Don't call me. Just chill with me for a minute. Please and thank you. Trina, please ask them with another chance. Another chance. Listen, y'all don't go there. Don't start me, Tweety. Okay? You sick of me right now? Well, be sick of me for the next few minutes. Don't you dare hang up on me. I ain't been to your new house, but I find it. Listen, here's the thing about payback. And I'm going somewhere positive. Look, I done lost like 4 people, y'all, just that quick. Ha ha ha. They should have stuck around because I'm talking about the positive payback. I'm talking about the fact that you deserve to reap the goodness that you are. I'm talking about positive, I know you will, crickets, payback. So y'all listen. When we think of the word payback, we often think of the negativity of it, right? Only time we think payback is good is 1, when we're the one doing the paying back. 2, when you done borrowed my money and you actually gonna pay me back. That's the only time that we really think that payback is a good thing. But let me just tweak your mind a little bit. Look like somebody joined me again. They was like, okay, fine, I'll get back on. Let me just tweak your mind a little bit when it comes down to payback. Okay. When we talk about payback, it has a negative connotation. We've always attached it to something negative. But here's the thing. Payback can be positive. So today I want to talk to you about the positive payback, thank you, Livy, that you deserve. Okay? And there are 3 powerful tools of payback that you should be mindful of if you are going to reap the goodness that you are. The goodness who you are. If you are going to reap it, there are some positive payback tools. And I only got 3, y'all, and I'm going to knock them out in the next few minutes. They're so important when you think about reaping what you sow, because people will make you feel like when they mistreat you and dog you that you deserve that. They will make you feel like that's what you get, right? But listen, let's talk about the powerful payback tools. Are you still with me? Let's go with tool number 1. The payback of your words. What you say over yourself has more payback power than what other people say over you. It's what you say that has more power. People can talk all day long, but what comes out of your mouth, the assignment that you give your words. Okay? Yes, did you know that your words should have assignments? The Lord sent his word out that it would perform. That means the word he sent out had an assignment. He said, and it would not come back void because it had to do what it was sent out to do. We are created in his image. Therefore, our words should have assignments. Now, the catch is who's assigning it, right? So is one instance in the Bible where God gives us his creative authority. Now, listen, don't hang up on me. Let me get through my notes right here. If it makes you feel better, I'm not saying that God is allowing us to listen. The words that come from your mouth, you're the first to hear. Oh, that sounds like India Re. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I feel like I hear that in my head in some music. I'm not talking about taking God's glory, but I'm talking about the fact that he has empowered you to create around you with your words. He has given us the power. Some people, it is NDRE. I know my girl. Some people will call it manifesting. We're talking about bringing about a certain outcome, a certain result. Have you ever heard of self-fulfilling prophecy? Well, in order for it to be self-fulfilled, the prophecy has to be spoken. It has to be believed. So somebody has to speak it, and then somebody fulfills it, right? But God has given us the authority to speak over ourselves and reap the payback. Let me explain it. We can bring about the promises of God when we do what the Bible says in Proverbs 18 and 21. It says life and death are in the power of the tongue. So that lets us know that God has already given us the creative power. He's given us that authority. He's given it to us so that we can speak over ourselves. Listen, what you say about me is all good in the hood. But what's important is what I say about me. Where I get my payback from is from what I say, what I put in the atmosphere, what I assign to me. So the words that I assign to me are victory. The words that I assign to me are favor. The words that I assign to me are success. The words that I assign to me is I'm done being just coming over. I'm ready to overcome. So I'm going to assign my words those things that will pay back the dividends of being an overcomer. Oh, Lord, the assignment, life and death, it tells me that your words can kill and make alive. Your words can destroy and create life in your situation, but you must use the payback tool of your words in the way that it is assigned victory. But now, if we're always going to say all this other good stuff about other people, but always tear ourselves down, then the assignment will resemble what has come out of your mouth. This is the genius of God, that he would allow us to be able to assign some things. Y'all, let's go back to the beginning. I already told y'all, I said to God, listen, let me go ahead and handle that for you. I'll go ahead and run over there. Let me hit that door for you, God. Let me be on your side. But God said, listen, be on my side like this. I've already said in Psalm that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Would you be on my side and speak those things that I have spoken of you? You want an assignment? You want something to do? You want to help God out? First of all, God don't need your help, but he don't mind you riding along. So go ahead and buckle up, buttercup, get on over there and start to speak those things that will manifest the promises of God. All right. So many times we feel helpless, but many times the help that we need is in our mouth. Our bishop, God rest his soul, emeritus, he used to say, the late Bishop Roosevelt Dunn, he used to say, you have a miracle in your mouth. Listen, if I keep speaking that thing, good or bad, it's coming to pass, right? So that lets us know that the battle is not external, but it's internal. So if you assign your words to life, those words will have payback power and you'll get the dividends. Let me put it like this. Good morning, Sister Cynthia. That's Sister Cookie to me, y'all, but that's Sister Cynthia now. That's missionary, y'all. Okay, let me give you a quick example. Apple seeds have assignments. When you plant an apple seed, it's not going to come up a banana. It will not have the assigned inherent nutrition of a banana, because in its infancy, the seed already what was going to be was. Already what was going to be was. I don't know who calling me, but go on now. It ain't the Lord. I know that. So It's not going to come back with the taste of a banana. It's not going to come back with the nutrition of a banana. It's not going to come back and look like a banana. It's going in as an apple seed. It's coming out as an apple seed. Okay. It's going to have an apple, but the seed on the inside is going to be the same. You're not going to pluck it open and find a watermelon seed inside of an apple seed. Why? Because inherently, from the beginning, its permanent makeup was to be an apple. So inherently, God has already given us the permanent makeup that we need, that we can have the payback power. It's God given. All right, let me get to number 2. The payback of what you do. Let me say this. Ever since I decided to go up a size, now y'all might have watched a couple of those back and we talked about it. I had to do some things and work on what caused me to have to go up a size. Let me explain it like this. I've been remodeling around here, and we've been changing some things and organizing, and there's a room right off of here that has a lot of stuff in it. Now the stuff isn't junk, it's just poorly organized, right? But now the dogs don't want to act right. But what I had to do was start taking things out of that room and begin to sort them, right? Well, what happened when I sorted them is they just don't want me to be great. Somebody come get them. What happened when I sorted them is I had piles of stuff around me. So though I had done the sorting, the cleanup now needed a cleanup. Listen, what am I talking about? I had to decide what things, hey Trina, what things I'm going to keep, what things I'm going to get rid of, what can be stored, what has to be readily accessible. I needed to make some decisions, and then I needed to start to sort those things. So what am I saying? If we want payback power, right, we need to deal with our actions. We need to deal with what we do. So why am I going up a size? Because I lacked exercise. I lacked the discipline in what I took in, what I put out. I lacked the discipline in walking, in moving. I lacked it, right? I did not have what I needed, but I needed to do something about what I didn't have. Please follow me right here. It's important that your actions, let me tell you why. We can't go around with the I wish I may, I wish I might, right? All of that sounds good. Declarations are fantastic. What comes out of your mouth matters. But if your actions never line up with what comes out of your mouth, then the manifestation will not be at its fullness. The payback power, y'all. The Bible says, now y'all know I got to go to the Bible because that's what I read. Now, where did I write it down? Hold on, y'all. Somebody find it for me. Faith without works is dead. Okay? Now, if you think that God is a genie in a bottle, he's a genie in a lamp. Everybody wants to rub the lamp, right? Because the genie's just going to poof, magically do this and poof, magically do this. And if you old as me, he is not, thank you, James 2:20, he is not Shazam, okay? Ain't no lightning bolt and boom, wham, bam, you going to go down a size. Now, y'all take it how you want it, whether that's your attitude or your all right? It doesn't matter. We've got to do something. And he's not dropping out of the sky with that. So if you think that everybody around you has to do something and not you, faith without works is dead. Bury that. If you think that it's up to them and not you, bury that. If you think that you can tear up stuff, bust up stuff like the back of that car and do no repairs on yourself, bury that. Yeah. The payback of what you do. You have to take some action if you want to see something manifest for you. If you want to see God's promises come alive, take some action. Take some action. Yeah, it may not be what you want. You may not like it. It doesn't always feel good. Listen, I wants to eat me a cake because I eats cake. But I had to eat a little bit and put the rest away. right? I had to make up my mind that that's not what I'm doing today. So when it comes down to paying people back, if I want to reap the goodness that I am, then I've got to change my actions. So I might have to let that car go on about their day, and I go on about my day, because what I'm trying to do is reap the goodness. I'm trying to reap the goodness. I want the payback in equal amounts and then some. You feel me? Let me get to this last one, y'all, and then we're going to get out of here. The payback of what you take in. There are consequences for what we take in. So when I'm outside, I recognize that it may be a high pollution day, and I need the oxygen when I'm walking, but I don't need what's commingled in there. I don't need the pollutants that mess with my allergies. Hey, Kathy, I don't need the stuff that makes my head hurt. I don't need the stuff that makes me feel congested or dizzy or messes with my throat. I don't need any of that. And when I'm outside, filtering those things is almost impossible. I mean, you can do some things. Maybe I wear a mask, but that doesn't keep it all out, right? But here's the thing. When I am inside, when I catch it, y'all, when I am inside, I have options. I have some control over what I take in on the inside. Hear me, y'all. I can roll the window up, roll the window down. I can put my humidifier in here. I can put my air purifier over there. I can run my ceiling fan. Dog hair, I can vacuum. I have options, but these options are internal, not external. Hey, Damon, so what I'm talking about is this. When you start to internally monitor what you take in, then the payback will be phenomenal. You don't have to accept everything that people dish out. Every table that is served doesn't mean you have to eat at that table. Baby, you don't have to pull your chair up to every table that invites you or every table that you walk past. You have options of the payback of what you take in. Right? So you have options of what you allow to take root in you and to pollute you or to grow you or to give you breath or to help you breathe better, oxygen, to give you life. So you have some options over what you take in. And when you exercise the options of what you take in, then the payback is going to be exactly what you need. Options, y'all. Listen, I have Netflix. I'm almost done, and I'll spend 20 minutes doing this. Why? Because I realized that just because the first thing popped up on the scene doesn't mean I got to watch that. I don't care if Netflix says for you, a suggestion, because you watch this. I don't care. I might have done that back in the day, but today I'm not feeling like that. So I still get to exercise my options, because exercising my options has an effect on my payback. Yeah. So I can go through the channel 20 times. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. And I can do it as long as I want to. And it doesn't matter how much time I spend on my options. What matters is where I land. So maybe you've wasted some time. I'll let y'all do with that what you want. Now, I hope you have enjoyed today, but y'all know I can't close without this piece right here. When you have mastered, utilized, okay, because maybe you haven't made it to the master section yet. I haven't either. But if you are utilizing the playback tools to the paybacks, I told on myself, the payback to your advantage, then you have the option of playback. The thing about playback is, once I've put my tools in motion, God will allow me to run that thing back. I have a playback. You ever watch something and it's so good you want to watch it again? You have a playback option now, because now you have tools that you use. And when you get in trouble, you say, oh, I know where to go. I can run that back. I know what to use for that because I have the tool for that. Now, the playback thing got me last night because, or not last night, this morning, because I thought about the fact that, choose ye this day. Listen, I thought about the fact that I can, some of y'all are young, y'all don't know nothing about no Rolodex, but the Rolodex had all the stuff in it. And when you wanted an address or a phone number, you said, right, you rolled it over to where you want. When you use your payback tools, you will begin to accumulate the blessings that you've been looking for. And then when you get in trouble, come on, Trina, when you get in trouble, you can roll that thing back. Hey, cousin Cheryl, you can roll that thing back, right? You can say, wait a minute. God, show me that again. Let me see that one more time. Oh, that's good stuff. Here's the other thing that's amazing about the playback. It's a do-over. It's an open book test, baby. It's a do-over. So, y'all see how I'm shining like new money? Let me tell y'all what that is. Menopause. Let's keep going. The do-over in the playback. Maybe we don't get it right every time we choose to, right? But the playback is God is so good that as long as you're breathing, you still have a do-over. You still have a do-over. I love you right back, cousin. You still have a do-over. Okay? Don't trip. Just start over. Don't let nobody make you feel no kind of way. Just start over and use the playback button. Go on, rewind that thing and do it over again. Woo! I hope you have enjoyed Freedom Friday. I have had a ball. If y'all could see all of this stuff on my desk, y'all, I had myself one old ball with these notes. I love y'all. Have an amazing weekend. Do me a favor. Still got to play back, rewind, and do it over. Hey, have a great weekend. Do me a solid, as always. Share the live with somebody. I love you right back, Yibby. Share the live with somebody. Help somebody. Encourage somebody. Listen, I'm out here pushing purpose and dealing hope the best way I know how. And I want you to do the same. Help somebody out. And the next time you feel like giving people the day they deserve, make sure you get the day you deserve. Love y'all. Bye. I'm out.